Hi everybody, Quetch here. Today I'm going to be going over the Horizon XI add-ons that are contained in the launcher that I think are the most useful. In order to get to those add-ons, first thing you're going to do is click the puzzle piece on the top right-hand corner of the screen right here. And you'll see a list of add-ons on the left and plugins on the right. We're not going to be going over any of the plugins today, but we are going to be going over some of the add-ons. Now, these are really easy to just toggle off and toggle on, and what that does is it enables the add-on to start on startup when you load the game. Now, all these add-ons are always contained in the add-ons folder already, so if you ever want to load any of these just to try them out for yourself, you can simply type /addon load and then the name of the add-on in-game and try them out at any time. Now, the first and simplest, and honestly, one of the add-ons I absolutely could not live without is Equipmon. So you see in the top right-hand corner of the screen right here, I have a view of the equipment that I currently have equipped. Now, this is really great in order to make sure that you're changing into the proper sets you need to be when executing job abilities, weapon skills, or even just idle stuff. For example, right here, I'm going to use Steel on this Goblin Pathfinder, and you'll see my gear swap on the Equipmon screen. Hey, Silver Beast Coin. This is really great, especially if you're someone who likes to toggle into like a Treasure Hunter set so that you know you're applying Treasure Hunter to the mob before killing it. The next add-on we're going to be going over is CFH Block. Now, I've already disabled it by typing /addon unload /addon space unload space CFH block. And we're going to engage this mob. We're going to hit it once. And then go down to where it says disengage, press over, and then call for help. And you'll see the Goblin Gambler has been called for help on. It's got an orange name. Maybe you've heard stories of, or you've done it yourself, you've accidentally called for help on, say, a Sky God or something because you tried to disengage it and accidentally, like, slightly pressed to the right and did call for help. Well, have no fear of doing that in the future. So I'm going to type /addon load CFH block. If I could spell. We're going to engage this Goblin Mugger. Click over to call for help. And nothing happens. This add-on prevents you from being able to even send the signal to the server that you want to call for help on this mob, and no more fears of accidentally trying to disengage and calling for help on mobs. Okay, the next add-on we're going to talk about is called Change Call. This add-on will change any call that is made in your chat, specifically in your party chat, I think is the only place you can actually make a call, into call 14. Or maybe that's just the one that I changed it to. Okay, yeah, that's the one I have it changed to. So you can type /change call space and then the number of call you want. I have everything changed to call 14. So if you have that one friend who thinks that it's funny to use call 1, change call will change every call made into whatever call of your choice. In my case, I like call 14. So even if I type in /p call 1, it'll be call 14, and that'll work for anybody who puts any call into your chat. You can now have less fear about your eardrums and their longevity. Next up is actually two different add-ons that both have the same effect, and I think it'll be based on personal preference which one you decide to use. Recast and Timers. Let me load Timers and I can show you the difference between the two. So I'm going to go ahead and use a job ability, and we'll see the two different time displays on screen. Here's Flee. You can see on the right over here, we have, this is Timers, and over here is Recast. Now, for me, I prefer Recast because it's just smaller. And for a little while on, early in the server, Recast was having issues with some things like Paralyze. So again, it's just up to your personal preference, which one you prefer, different text styles, you know, different size, whatever. But either Recast or Timers, they both help you with both your job abilities and with spells. So again, whichever one works for you and makes the most sense. Also, you can split up timers between spells and JAs. So once again, two different add-ons that do the same thing, and definitely both very useful. So this next add-on is something most people already know about, but I'm going to go over it quickly in case you didn't realize it was there. Now, typically in Final Fantasy XI, you need a map for every single zone you're in, and you buy them at vendors like, for example, Volite here. They will sell you maps of Sandoria, Windhurst, Juno. They're pretty cheap, but then as you go on, they get more expensive. And The other thing is, like, certain zones, in order to acquire their maps, you have to do things like open coffers or do quests. So this next add-on is called All Maps. Okay, so here I am in Juneau, and as you saw from the last NPC, I don't currently have a map of Juneau. Let's look at my map. No map. Now, similar to the other add-ons, this is very simple to just type in /addon load all maps, and voila. All maps basically just unlocks all the maps in the game so you don't have to collect them. For some people, the collection process is something that is interesting to them, and for those people, you can still do that and never use this add-on. But for those of us who would rather not be staring at a wiki every time we have to go somewhere that we haven't gotten a map yet, All Maps is excellent. Now, this only unlocks the maps that are purchasable in the game. This does not allow you to use any kind of custom maps that might be out there. For example, let's pop into Sky for a second. Okay, so here I am in Sky, and you can see that I have a custom map enabled. This tells you where the certain gods are. It even gives you some pathing through coloration, how to get to the different NM pop spots. However, I will not be going over setting this up in this video. It will be in the next one when I have some more add-ons that are not contained in the launcher. But this is called Hunting Maps if you want to look into it yourself. But again, just stay tuned for the next video and I'll have full information on how to get this up and running. Okay, last up, I'm going to introduce you to an add-on called Target Lines. This add-on is especially useful in Dynamis or anywhere where there is a lot of spells being thrown around or a lot of players targeting different things or mobs targeting different players. And it puts Final Fantasy XII style target lines onto the mobs and onto you. Check it out. So I've got this leech right here. I'm going to shoot an acid bolt. You can see there's a target line going to that. And there's one coming to me as well, showing that this mob is aggroed onto me. I think I just took that party's leech. I did not just take that party's mob because I know that because a Link Shell member is in that party. Anyway, here's some footage of some endgame content where you can see target lines in use, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
I got the dispel.
Heard.
Just huck gravity's at it till something.
I think I'm gonna, when my gravity timer is back up, I'm gonna change spell.
Meteor on Hab.
I think it's on me.
Yeah, it's on you, Hab.
Yeah, it's on you.
Can we get quick and
On Begbie.
Right.
Gravity, yeah, still off.
It's on me.
yeah, I'm on recast for 12 seconds. I think I'm gonna chain spell when my gravity's up here in 7 seconds.
You should.
Yeah.
Or
It turned.
use the dispel.
It's spell and
on Rookie.
paralyze.
Flame
Still
armor, going
100%.
dispel.
Flame armor, good stuff.
Or just nuke it.
Keep it around, it'll go off.
Gravity's up.
It's turning.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good job.
Good.
M-E.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
Peter,
Nice.
Z-Lag.
Holy shit.